Hey, it looks pretty spooky back in there, huh? Yeah. Talk about a little spooky. Red light and everything. How's everyone going? Hurst Quayzar here. Talk about spooky things. We are in Quayzar's Customs with this 1971 Chevelle by MGraves. And this is from the movie Joyride 2. Now, again, this is probably not one of the movies I've ever seen. I'll be just upfront with you. I have never seen this movie, so I have no idea what it's about. So I had to look it up a little bit. So I guess it's, you know, this truck driver, Rusty Nail, is basically terrorizing these kids, right? Let me just get rid of all this stuff. Yes, let's So I guess he's a truck driver by the name of Rusty Nail, and he's on like the CB. I know some of you may not know what a CB is. A CB is like Citizens Band radio the truck drivers use to communicate with each other. If you didn't know that, bit of trivia there. CBs were big back in the day. I mean, back when even when I owned a car, I wanted to have a CB when I drove cross country. It was a good way to find out where all the police were. That way, you know, you kept abreast. You could speed and know where the cops were and everything else. But yeah, I was a big goober. I had a CB radio in my 1979 Camaro. Oh yeah, I also had one in my 1972 Monte Carlo. So yeah, big goober. Anyway, so this guy Rusty Nail is terrorizing these kids for, I didn't know what the reason was. And seeing that it was a Joyride 2, I figured, well, okay, there must be a Joyride 1. So I started looking it up. Now, Joyride 1, to my surprise, Paul Walker was in Joyride. Yeah, that kind of that took me back a little bit. So now it's piqued me, right? It's got my interest because I like Paul Walker. So I started looking into it, and it looked like that he was, that storyline anyway is that he's going across country. He buys this old Plymouth. Oh, and by the way, yeah, I don't have that Plymouth in the workshop. So I thought about possibly doing that one too, but I don't think I have that Plymouth in the workshop. So if you happen to look at Joyride and you see that Plymouth in there, and you wonder if it's available in the workshop, and if it is, you can let me know if it is, but I don't think it is. I really don't think it is. So I didn't even bother looking, to be quite honest with you. So I just kind of grabbed this one out of the junkyard because I knew I wanted to do the Joyride 2, which, by the way, is a suggestion from Philip Berube. Now, Philip Berube has suggested a lot of cars from movies, so I've got a ton of them. Some of them in standby, some of them I still have to be found. But yeah, there's just a ton of them, and this one in particular, for instance, from Joyride 2. So I was like, okay, I could do that one. Anyway, Joyride 1 is like Paul Walker, buys this old Plymouth. He's going to pick up this girl in Denver. I think it's what the preview says, and he picks up his brother out of jail or something at the same time. So they're driving across country, and they start screwing around with this truck driver on the CB called Rusty Nail, and not exactly sure what happens, but they really screw with this guy, so this guy starts taking revenge out on him for the most part. So that's pretty much the gist of the storyline that I got, right? So let's see here. I'm gonna put these things. Okay, I don't know. This thing isn't in too bad a shape, at least. I'll get some parts for it, and we'll get building on it. Now, because the car has, what does the car have here? The car does have, let's see, it's like the Krager SS wheels. Oh, no, I don't want to sell. By no means I want to sell. By any means I want to go buy. Let's head into the parts. Brakes. Shopping list. A couple of drums. cylinders. Okay, that's typical, I guess. The spring U-bolt. Couple of shock absorbers, couple of plates, couple of springs, rubber bushings, 2 solid axle control arms, and 2 wheel hubs. Alright, so we've got all of those parts. Yeah, this has the Quayzar SS rims on it. So what we are going to do is, while I was here, I should have jumped over here to the rims section. And the closest thing we have to the Quayzar SS type rims, which, by the way, were my favorite rims when I was a kid growing up. Honestly, we probably, here we go. Honestly, we probably only had a couple of different sizes to go by. I'm going to stick with a 16 rim. I'm going to go chrome them up. But yeah, when I was growing up, I mean, we had, you know, like maybe 3 choices. You had the Quayzar SS rims, which are this type right here. You had Baby Moons, which are always a classic favorite. And let's see, you had, I believe they were called Quayzar SSTs, which were like, they were like one of the wheels we do have in the shop. Let's see, hang on one second. What we got here? 235/60, huh? So we are going to go with it's a 235. So we're going to go a little bit bigger with this. We're going to go to 285. We're going to go to 295/45. Let's see how that works out on the back. I'm not sure how that's going to figure out, but we'll see how wide that beast is on the back of this thing from Graves. Wanted something a little beefier, but I did want something with a little bit more of a profile to give it that old muscle car look. So there we go. We'll get those going right now. Alright, so where was I? Oh yeah, the Joyride movie itself starred Paul Walker, which was amazing to me, which I should say it was a surprise to me. So yeah, I had to check it out. So I checked out the trailer for it, and I don't know. I'm not one of those type of guys that like movies like that. I'm not a big horror, psychological thriller type of guys, right? I just, those movies never really intrigued me. Although there have been a few that have caught me. Like Silence of the Lambs is one of those psychological, I would think a psychological thriller type movie. You know, kind of like that. But this one, I don't, it's more horror than it is psychological, but that's okay. It's just not my type of movie, but definitely my type of car. 1971 Chevelle, heck yeah. Who doesn't like a Chevelle? Come on. Now we do have another movie with another 71 Chevelle in it that Philip Berube has suggested, but I don't have stripes for these. None of these Chevelles have stripes. That's kind of a bummer. I mean, I guess I could reach out to Ryan and see if he could throw some stripes down on some of these, but I'm looking for some red stripes on a black car. I think the car is black with a black vinyl top. I think that's what it is. So, just by hearing that, I wonder if you guys can guess what the other movie is that I'm looking at doing. Philip Berube, if he's still around, he'll let you know. That's for sure. But, yeah. There's another one still out there. I just haven't figured it out yet. Alright, so, but for this, let's get back to this topic of this movie here. Joyride 2. So this is the second part, I guess. Not as good as the first one, as I've read some of the reviews I've heard. This one, I guess, Rusty Nail is terrorizing these guys again, or not necessarily the same guys, because I honestly don't know what happened to the guys in the first movie because I didn't watch the movie. Maybe it's a good thing I didn't. But Joyride 2, they seem to be terrorizing. He's terrorizing teenagers yet again. So looks kind of gruesome. Looks kind of gruesome. Oh, so if you're into those psychological thrillers and it has everything to do with, you know, muscle cars and tractor trailers and CB radios, yeah, that's the movie for you. That's definitely the movie for you. At least it looks like it from my end, right? Definitely looks like it from my end. Okay, let's get rid of some of these parts here. Alright, I have a wheel cylinder that I don't think I should have had. So let's do a quick check of the inventory here. Brake, sport tire, drum, spring cap, axle, rubber bushing. Okay, where's brake caliper? That's on the front. There's brake cylinder. There's one brake cylinder. Brake cylinder. Okay, so I must have bought one and didn't need it. So, hey, that's all good by me. Alright, let's take care of the front end here. And I may stick with a set of 15s on the front, just to give it that crazy looking muscle car stance. I may go with a set of 15s on the front. So, let's see if I can remember right. This car is silver in color, so something that I'm not really all that big on. I don't know about you guys, but okay. So for like a silver vehicle, now some people like black wheels on black cars. To me, it's too much black, and much like silver cars with, you know, like chrome or silver wheels. It's just, to me, it's too much silver. You need to break it up a little bit because wheels make the vehicle. Now, I will admit some black cars look really good with black wheels, but in my opinion, I like breaking it up a little bit. You know, it doesn't need to be a solid black wheel. Break it up with a little bit, you know, like a red stripe or some brushed aluminum. Man, my game is really dragging here these days. Don't know what the deal is with it. Too many mods, I guess. Just way too many mods. So I have nothing in my inventory at all. I always keep my inventory empty because of that. That's why I'm constantly getting rid of my inventory crap. Whew. Okay. But anyway, Joyride 1, Joyride 2, and I saw that there was a Joyride 3. I didn't read up on that one. Just happened, you know, I wondered, you know, I read the synopsis for Joyride 2, and it's a, you know, Rusty Nail continues to terrorize teenagers for what they had done, and I'm like, okay, so what did the teenagers do in the first movie? That's how I figured out the Joyride movie had Paul Walker in it. Yeah, I went down that rabbit hole, and sometimes it happens. So, when we talk about rabbit holes, right? Because that's what I did. I started looking up Joyride 2, then I looked up Joyride, and I started going down all these different websites and stuff, and yeah, I kind of lost track of what I was doing. So, with that in mind, I was wondering with you guys, is there any way, what do you find that you go down the rabbit hole on? Is it just random crap, or is it when you're researching something? I'm just wondering if I'm the only one that goes down these random rat holes. Let's see here. For the inventory, I don't know if those wheels be salvageable. We'll save a little bit of money. Maybe we'll. Okay, So I doubt it, but we'll separate them just in case. I don't think it's going to happen. Oh, that one will take, that's for sure. You know, sometimes my game's running okay, sometimes it's not, so. I think it's time to start transferring files over to my other computer. Because if I lose this, this will be... Okay, so that worked out. What was the tire size on that bad boy? Yeah, 235, 60, 15. So 235. So 235s. We'll go with 45, and we'll go with a 55 profile. There we go. A little bit shorter of a profile. Give it more of that rake. You know what I mean? Wow, I am super laggy. Alright, I have finished repairing everything that I can repair. Let's see what we got here. Brakes. I need a caliper, a cylinder, 2 discs, 2 pads, of course. For our suspension, both the covers are in shot. Oh, look at this. The framework and the sway bar is gone. Whew. Got a lot of work to do on this. Just about every piece in the front end needs to be replaced. How sad is that? Oh no, you know what I did not do? I did not chrome those out, so I'll have to chrome those out. Not back to the inventory. I need to go back to... Let's go into here. Subs parts. Brakes. Oh, I didn't clear out my inventory. Oh, crap. Brake caliper. Brake cylinder. I'm down here. Brake pads. Okay. Front covers times 2. Jeez. Hang on, I need to get the shock absorbers. Get those put together. Front axle, knuckle cover, cross member D. Yes. Sway bar B. Front wheel hub, inner and outers. The bushings, of course, times 12. Kind of hard to do this with. That's why you always clear out your list before doing this. Upper control arm, wheel bearings, and wheel hubs. All right, I think I've got that down to a science. Take that off. Let's assemble that up. Let's go chrome up these wheels real quick. So yeah, I was asking you what makes you go down a rabbit hole. What is it? What is it that makes you go down that rabbit hole? For me, it's just random crap. It doesn't matter. I'll just start. It's just one video after another. I'll start looking at stuff. It's just nuts. I have to back off some of my graphics a little bit. Maybe that'll help me out. I'm running a little laggedy. Laggedy's a word. I do not have a single carb V8 in my inventory either, which is sad. I wish I did. Get rid of all those parts. grab a shock absorber here. Now let's start replacing this cross member. That's pretty bad shape when you have to replace damn near everything underneath the front suspension. Yeah, this is kind of crazy with this, the way this is set up here. May have to take a look at my graphics, unfortunately. Now, I mean, my video card might be going bad in this laptop, so that's going to be a sad day. All the more reason to back up my files to my desktop computer. Problem is, I use the laptop on the road an awful lot, so yeah, what am I gonna do? I don't use the Steam Cloud to back anything up with, so everything that I have to back up, I have to copy and overwrite files from one computer to another, so yeah, it's a big pain in the butt. Did come across some issues though when I did that. I found a, if you remember, Dead Bob 777 did a GTX some time ago, redid it, and I think it was the GTX, or the 70 Plymouth Roadrunner. But yeah, I figured out that, you know, that particular car, I remember him saying, you know, if you got it, to sell it because it may break the game. And I remember going in and taking care of the one in my Fast and Furious series, I believe. I replaced that one. But I forgot I had another one lingering in one of the parking levels. And lo and behold, when I was copying over files and I was testing stuff out on my big computer, or on my desktop, I was like, I couldn't get into a parking level, and I knew that's what it was. So I was trying to figure out exactly what was going on. So I ended up going, you know, one by one. Is what you do is if you have a bad car in your parking level, you just kind of get in and you go one by one. You pull it individually into the garage. You don't go into the garage or to the parking level itself, but you pull the cars one by one into the garage until you start to pull one that just black screens you. So if you remember which one it is that black screens you, that's the car to get rid of. And then you have to go into the files and then delete it from the profile. But you have to know what car to delete. That's the problem. And that's where I've got a Excel spreadsheet that I use that actually numbers the cars in my profiles. Oh yeah, that's right. I've got it over here. That way I know if I need to delete a car, I know exactly which number and which profile I need to delete. So I think you've seen me post the spreadsheet online a couple of times in a couple of different areas. I'm a little OCD-ish about it. No lie, it's kind of crazy. I get it. But it helps me out in the game because, you know, when people are requesting certain things, I don't know if I've already got a car available for, you know, stuff like that, or if it's so if I don't know if I have it already in an inventory or if I need to find it, you know what I mean? So okay, where is, let's get out of there. Okay, let's get rid of that. See if any of this stuff is repairable. Ooh, I don't think my braking system got repaired. Get out of there. I'll swap out some batteries. Check out my inventory. Yep, that was bad. Pick up one of those. Servo in, the radiator in, and the battery in. Get the engine hoist over here to pull that engine out. Get that out of there. And let's go ahead and clean this bad boy up. First, the interior. Then we'll walk over here to the welder. Fresh and clean, get all the rats out of it. There we go. That is a god-awful color. Why is it? That's weird. There we go. Alright, so yeah, that's a god-awful color. You know what I mean? Some sort of a livery on it. Don't know what that is. Not quite sure. I didn't know I had liveries for this, to be honest with you. Alright. Interior. What does the interior need here? We need to find out. Come on. There we go. So our interior, if we look through here, we'll find the interior pieces. I think they're down more towards the bottom here. Okay, so we have a bench, a TBX bench, seat TBX. So it's probably both TBX seats. Okay. Alright. So it's TBX seats. So let's go into the tablet. Let's pull up our interior pieces. Well, we'll go to the exterior pieces. How's that? This is a 1971 Chevelle. Oh, geez. I don't know if I can look it up by 71. Soon find out. Probably nothing. Oh, wait a minute. We got a Javelin. Demon. Ah, here we go. Chevelle. So I need everything for the Chevelle. And there's not like a whole lot of different pieces for it. So these are all standard pieces that we're just going to pick up. No need to pick and choose for custom pieces because there are no pieces that are custom for this. And I had to slow down because my computer's starting to lag. And the trunk. Alrighty. Oh no. I was supposed to go to the interior shop as well. Alright, so TBX. So we have seats. Okay, so we have a bench and 2 seats. We get that. We'll get 2 of those. And we might as well get the steering wheel too. Because this is like it's a horror film, right? I'm not going to put... I'm not going to put a nice steering wheel in this car. They can't drive it anyway, and I think the car gets destroyed, to be honest with you. Oof. Everything is glitching a little bit. Okay, so maybe it's the mod. I don't know. But in the past couple episodes, it's been doing this to me too, so... yeah. You modders can tell me exactly what's going on here, because... There we go. Can I get that? I need to get that steering wheel in. Jeez. Okay, how if I do this? Nope. So gotta get it at a right angle here. Okay. I didn't want that. This car's not going to have a steering wheel. It's going to make me mad. Ah, it keeps disappearing on me. Ah, I can't get to it to do anything with it. Oh, this is making me mad. So I'm just gonna move on. I'm gonna move on from it because this is just making me, just boiling my blood, and I don't want, you know, just not gonna let this steering wheel issue bother me right now. Let me go ahead and get the rest of the car done. We have done another 71 Chevelle. I forget which one I did it for, but there was another movie with the 71 Chevelle. I have to look back. Yeah, there's something. I'm gonna have to take a look at my game. This is not right. I used to go really easy, and now it's not so much anymore. Okay, so now I can't get that mirror for some reason. Yeah, it's maybe it's the car. I don't know, but it's definitely freaking me out here. I've always had good luck with this game. It's kind of hard to pinpoint some of this crap. Okay. It's like as soon as I lay my cursor on it, it disappears. It's really making me mad. Just got to get it at the right angle. Alright, I think I've got everything on there. Okay, let's go ahead and let's empty out my inventory. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of that crap. And let's go ahead and jump into the tablet and go ahead and get our engine parts. We're just going to go ahead and do it up. Yeah, everything's starting. I should just cut this off right now. I'm going to have to figure out before I do another Rot to Rad video, that's for sure, because this is just going to make me, this makes me very ampy. Oh, I didn't want that. I wanted a custom one. Damn, what am I doing? See, it's got me all flustered. That's what the deal is. Where are you, crankshaft? There we go. Tree of view. Brand new block, of course. Valve covers. Sauce we get from the performance shop. Don't need any of the rollers, coils, or any of that. We get that from the performance shop as well. We do need the carburetor though, the intake, because that is not in the performance shop. Oil filter, oil pan. Alright. I need a fan. Grab that. Grab 16 of these bad boys. Oop, not 17, 16. Rod caps times 8. There we go. I'm going to need a starter, so I might as well pick one of those up while I'm here. Timing chain, of course. Timing chain cover. No, I didn't find a chain cover. Passed it up. Here we go. Water pump pulley, and I think that's it for that gearbox. I always forget this bad boy, so we have that. We'll go over here. Gearbox, one of those, and one of those. Engine. This is where we get to play a little bit more. Alternator. Now remember I bought that camshaft? Well, this is the one I should have bought. It's this one right here. 4-barrel carburetor for it. Heads. Definitely need the heads. Set of those bad boys. Exhaust. Fuel filter. We need coil. Distributor cap, and rotor. Along with a set of wires. And I believe, oh, we got pistons down here somewhere. Get those, power steering, air filter, spark plugs. Now I think that's the it. While I'm here, grab this. Go ahead and grab a transmission. Exhaust parts. I know I'm going to need 2 middle mufflers and I think 2 of those. I believe that's all I need. I'm not entirely sure, but we will find out here soon enough, won't we? Alright, let's build ourselves an engine. We're just going to go through here because I already knew what I was going to build. There's this single valve V8, so that's there. And we just start plucking in the parts, right? Here we go. Uh-oh, hang on. Did I put in the performance camshaft? Yes, okay. So I'm curious, how many of you have actually seen the movie Joyride or Joyride 2 or all 3? I would be curious. What is your take on the movie? Did you like it? What did you think of it? Hey, leave me some comments down below. I'd love to hear from you. Like I said, I don't think it's my kind of movie, so convince me. Convince me that it's a movie that I need to probably check out. I thought I saw a link for it on YouTube. It's a free movie on YouTube. Did you know? Yeah, YouTube has free movies. And they have commercials, of course, but if you're looking for a free movie, hey, it may be like B-rated movies or something, I haven't seen too many like front-running movies, and of course they're not, but there's been a few of them. I think I watched Brick Mansions. I watched Brick Mansions on YouTube, actually. So yeah. Did I get? Yeah, I did got caps. And the heads, there we go. We'll just build this entire top end, and then we'll go to the bottom end, I guess. Or you know what? I'm just gonna let's do this. Holy crap! Yeah. You know, I did test this out before I jumped online, before I jumped into recording, and it was working just beautifully, and I don't know what's going on. I don't know, maybe it's my recording software. Okay, we'll put the headers on. Alright, and before I forget about it, remember I always tell you about this clip up here. Always got that clip right there. Don't want to forget it. Because after you start putting the intake on and the wires and everything, you can't find it. You won't see it until you view the whole car and you see that a clip's missing. You're like, where the hell did the clip go? Ooh, I didn't get those. Oh. Oh. Horrific. Just great. Yeah, I don't know what's changed on my laptop. There really isn't anything that's changed. I've deleted some files, but I mean, I ran a file integrity check on it. I got something goofy going on. Like I said, maybe I'll back off the graphics a little bit. It might be torching this thing. Go. All right. Oh, I need to step into the step over here. I forgot my down here. Oh, there we go. Base and the cover. All the others are up above, but those are down there for whatever reason. Alright, so that piece is done. Let's go down here. Put in some spark plugs. Rods. Then we'll come back across and put the rockers in. Well, that rocker got in my way. Yeah, I am not running smooth here. Holy cow. I apologize. I'm gonna have to take a look at this. You know, typically I've got like, you know, a couple of applications running in the background in the back side of it. So if I have to jump over and take a look and figure something out, I can. Here recently I've not been able to do that, so makes me wonder what's going on in my computer. I may have to do have to see if I have any updates. I may have a couple of updates that need to happen. That's probably why I'm dragging. I've also found too that when Windows does an update, it doesn't tell you when it downloads. It just kind of downloads. And when I'm playing a game, if it's downloading, it'll drag me out too. See, now it's like acting like really smooth. So I don't know what the deal is. Might be something downloading. Yeah, see, I'm like Running smooth now. Alright, I'm sure I don't have all the exhaust pieces, but at least I've got this thing rebuilt so the kids can get the hell away from Rusty Nail. Rusty Nail. What a name. There's a truck driver handle. And we call it handle as in, you know, their nickname, like our avatars, you know. Like, my nickname is Hurst Quayzar. So that would be like, I don't know, my CB handle. But usually they have like cute names or evil names like Blue Ghost or Dead Reckoning or I don't know, I've heard some Snowball. You know, Smokey and the Bandit, they did CB radios, right? So I mean, his name was Bandit. And Joyride was the Snowman. So, oh yeah, so I didn't get all of it. It's just exhaust pipe B, which I'll pick those up in a second. Get those in, get the starter in. Kept drive shaft, thank goodness. Yeah, see, everything's starting to smooth out now, so I must have some application going haywire in the background for whatever reason. Alright, so exhaust B, huh? So it's 2 of these, and I do not have those in the performance shop, I know for a fact. Okay. Alright, we should be 100% all the way around. Do a quick look. I think I need license plates. I think that's the only thing I'm going to need here. Oh, and that stupid steering wheel. So, I don't know where this one is held at. I think he was going to pick her up in, well, and their first one's Colorado. I don't know where this one is, so we'll do Colorado. Just for the fun of it, we'll do Colorado. Joyride. 2. Alright, 2 of those. Thank you. Now we're going to fight to see if I can get that. Oh my gosh. Alright, let's send you. Oh, that's not what I want to do. Let's move you back by the door over here. Open you up. Let's see if I can get this. Ah. Oh wow, I am just barely getting it there. There we go. Woohoo! Tricks of the trade, tricks of the trade. Alright, let's go paint this bad boy up and throw it in a dyno. It's getting done. Joyride 2. Maybe I should have named it Rusty Nail or something. I don't know. Okay, so we're gonna knock all the saturation out. That's pretty good for a silver. We're gonna go with a 60, I think. Yep, metallic, gotcha. Paint it, back to the garage. We're gonna send her back over to the dyno just to get some idea of where she is in the numbers game here. Yes, run me. Alrighty, 444, 581 pounds of torque. Torque is impressive. 444 horsepower to the wheels. That's pretty good. Alright, well, there we have it. Joyride 2. Remember, Joyride itself had Paul Walker in it, so if you want to check those movies out, check out the YouTube channel. I'm sure you can find them and download them and watch them. Alright, so there we are, 1971 Chevelle from Joyride 2. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I do apologize with the slight bugging of the game and kind of some jagginess there. I'll have to take a look to see what's going on my side. But until, ooh, wow, hit the mouse. Until next time, hey, stay happy, stay healthy, and hope to see you around. Give me a thumbs up if you liked the video. Hit that subscribe button if you want to see more of this content. So let me know down in the comments down below what you think. And until next time, this is Hurst Quayzar saying goodnight, and I am out.